I am the voice of a child going through a family separation. My world is filled with fighting, yelling, loneliness, confusion, anger, and raised voices. I see in my parents' eyes tears and then slamming of doors. The most painful is the silence after the fighting stops, the not knowing what's happening when my dad runs out the front door.
So as a clinical director here, I see this group as a highly professional, very experienced team that can help a whole wide range of issues that are out there in the community.
I would say that the purpose of our ministry is to provide counselling services, short-term or long-term counselling service to people in the community, regardless of their ability to pay the full price for it.
The other really big piece of why I'm inspired to come here is the team that I work with. So the dedication of the therapists and their hard work, their training, their compassion, their concern that goes just above and beyond, that is very inspiring.
The client is not just getting one person with one way of thinking, one way of treatment, but they're actually getting a whole team of people who are working with them and helping them out.
I am the voice of depression. Every day I remind you that there's really no point in going on. I cover you with emotional heaviness and take away all your desire and motivation. I tell you no one understands you, that you are alone now and you always will be. I remind you that hope always disappoints and there's nothing, absolutely nothing to look forward to.
Therapist is a role like no other. It's a role I feel like I have a real privilege to have with people, because you're sitting with people and they're entrusting you with some of their inner pain that they don't show a lot of people in their life, and it allows me to enter kind of into a journey with them.
Change doesn't occur in one instant, in this a miraculous way very often. It's usually really laborious and excruciatingly slow and really, really painful for the most part. Because of this, I'm in awe of anyone who hangs in there and perseveres long-term in therapy to the point where they can reach some resolution to their problems. And to me, they're just heroes.
People's opinions of themselves shift. They're able to find a safe place to grieve some of their losses and regrets, and even come to some new understandings in their faith. Being able to see God not as someone who is critical or unhappy with them, but as someone who knows them and loves them.
I'm the voice of marital tension. I feel raw and misunderstood, and I think I explode at the first sign of rejection or blame or hurt from my spouse. I didn't think marriage would be like this. I never knew that being with someone could feel this lonely.
Really facilitate some people's change and their growth and be a part of seeing things happen. It's not just listening empathically to a story and some difficult circumstance, but it's being able to collaboratively work with the client to bring about change, to affect something different in their lives.
Most of us wait way too long before we actually seek help. And because of this, we cause a lot of pain to ourselves and a lot of distress on our relationships.
The thing I'd really like to share is just a real respect and appreciation for the people who come to see us, because I think it takes a lot of courage to seek help and support and to come for counseling.
I am the voice of sexual abuse. There is no place that's safe for me. Those who have been responsible for my safety have left me unprotected and have harmed me. I feel scared and unloved. Yet there's also times when I don't know what I feel, but my body screams out in pain and panic. I'm always on guard for those who might take advantage of me, and no one can ever really be trusted.
We have a phenomenal team of admin staff and of therapists here. They're phenomenal. Their skills and their techniques are excellent. And so many people can reap the benefits of it. But there's so many more places that we can reach out to so people can get the help that they need in the way that they need it.
We take something, kind of the therapeutic services and counseling that people really need but may not be able to afford, and we take that and we make it affordable for them so they can come in and receive just the support and the care that they're needing. And that's something that I really value. I think it's something really special that the counseling group's doing here.
I am amazed at the number of counselling hours that Burnaby Counselling Group has provided. And when you put that all together and you put that in people's lives, it makes a difference.
So sweet. This is love at better last. 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 This is love at